tucked away in the serpentine alleys of Triplicane Lane, Chennai. History still remains alive. Or at least, it attempts to. Not just simple brush strokes, but expressions of a bygone era, striving hard to stay alive in this time and space of technology. A desperate attempt to resuscitate a tradition. A labor of love to create a handwritten newspaper. Calligraphy, or the magic of the handwritten word. A craft that is fast losing its identity, or perhaps has already lost it.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Handwriting for centuries has been the definitive mark of social status and education in India. Right from the ancient times, when all our manuscripts were painstakingly handwritten. During the Mughal rule, calligraphers mastered the swooping Urdu script and penned copies of the Quran for wealthy patrons. The calligrapher's flawless creation would often earn them a seat at the royal court. The golden age of calligraphy came to an end with the advent of the printing press in India. With the Nawabs and the Rajas limiting their patronage under the British Raj, the situation went from bad to worse.
Still Musalman is carrying on with calligraphy, handwritten. Whereas all other newspapers have gone to digital printing and DTP. It is my love for Urdu which is keeping me attached with Musalman.
To use a dying craft like calligraphy to bring out an entire daily newspaper is unimaginable. Unless you are crazy about it. Craze is what drives Chennai's Syed Arifullah. His passion for keeping a tradition alive against all odds. His target to keep this oldest form of art alive by bringing out every single day what is possibly the world's only handwritten newspaper. Janab Syed Azmadullah Sahib, Arifullah's grandfather, started this newspaper back in 1927 with a few local katibs to keep the tradition of calligraphy alive. 80 years later, his family takes his agenda forward.
I have got greatest respect for the Urdu language, and for Urdu I have sacrificed my life. It is my will and wish that I should die working in Musalman.
Musalman was started from 1927, which was started by my grandfather. And my grandfather died, and after that my father took in charge, and my father also expired, and after that I am the editor of Musalman from past 3 years. Musalman contains everything: political, cultural, namaz, hadith, Quran, everything it covers, and sports, all the events. We are maintaining the tradition from past 22 years. All the people are saying we have to convert it into computer, but I don't think so it's possible. Our readers are very happy because this is calligraphy, they can understand easily. After working for 3 years, now I also decided to dedicate my life into Musalman.
In this fast-changing world of modern technology, it's It's a wonder how the Musalman daily still survives. That too in Urdu, a language spoken by a minuscule minority of Chennai.
The purpose of Musalman is the voice of the Muslim. There was no voice for people. Because of that, there should be some voice. The gist of the Musalman is calligraphy. Everybody is very happy only because of the calligraphy. Even if I do it in computer, then there will be, what is the difference between you and me? There will be no difference. No? The main importance is calligraphy. Okay. Calligraphy is just like a heart of Musalman. If you remove the heart, then nothing will be there.
Calligraphers or katibs spend long hours every single day in an 800 square feet room to put this daily paper together. Although their pay is nothing to write home about, it's sheer love of their art that keeps them ticking. The Musalman also prides itself on having a Hindu chief reporter who has been working with the newspaper for over 25 years.
मुझे अब उर्दू से लगाव ज़्यादा है। उर्दू में ही काम सीखी हूँ। इसे उर्दू में ही अब हम काम ख़त्म करेंगे।
हम 30 साल से हैं, सब कुछ हमको मुसलमान से सहूलत दिखती है। हमको उर्दू से सब कुछ, उर्दू से हम कहाँ के जाके हम लोग पढ़ते हैं ना, लोग आते हैं देखते हैं, उससे हमें इज्जत मिलती है।
दुनिया में हम ही लिख रही ना, हम ही लिखते हैं। मैं भी देख रही हूँ, टीवी में सब में देख रही हूँ, कहीं भी किताबत नहीं चल रही है, सिर्फ मुसलमान में ही चल रही है। सियासत, हैदराबाद, दिल्ली सब उठा ले, सब कंप्यूटर के पेपर्स ही है। ये 4 पेज ही मुसलमान के हाथ से लिखा हुआ है।
जब तक जान है तब तक मुसलमान में रहूँगा। हाथ पाँव ताकत, सलामत आने का ताकत दिया तो अल्लाह, बसारत भी दी तो ऐसा ही मुसलमान में काम करूँ।
The paper carries the name Musalman, and there is no hindrance in continuing the name. I take pride. India's secularism is having adequate broad-mindedness to be inclusive of all cultures, with their name, with their appearance. This kind of inclusive society, pluralistic society, this may perhaps make India definitely a superpower.
There is no money in this business, that is for sure. But is there any hope at least?
My father was working for past 60 years, and after he was saying in all the interview, I will be working in Musalman till my last drop of breath, and he was doing it. And finally he was in, his lungs got infected, and from here they shifted to hospital. From hospital also, my father was saying, what happened to Musalman? He was getting worried. Now who is going to run the show? Like that, all the stars of stuff. And after that I said, don't worry, nothing will happen, I am there, I will run the show.
The art Arifullah is so passionate about seems to have no connoisseurs. The support he expects eludes him. Arifullah often dreams of a guardian angel who will understand the value and the need to sustain the Musalman daily. Someone from somewhere in this wide world will help him and his team of die-hard enthusiasts. Till then, the Musalman daily rolls on for its handful of dedicated readers. Arifullah often feels it's going to be a long wait.